All right, Charlie, y'all drove me by a little bit. Now, let me ask you, I was born and raised north of the city, about 20 miles. You're from near downtown, near Homestead. You have an interesting background with family in the steel industry, and I'm curious how that's shaped who you were and who you became, and how you've seen things evolve in this region more than anything else.
Yeah, having a grandfather who grew up in the steel mills, he would talk a lot about those stories. You know, as the steel mills kind of evolved and they were phased out, you see that transformation happening. And we were one of the first areas to actually have that happen. But I think you appreciate it more as you grow up.
One after another, the mills closed. Whole sections of the city, whole towns and suburbs found themselves out of work with few options. Homestead, Charlie's hometown, was particularly hit hard, and like many areas, the economic depression led to all sorts of challenges and despair. And yet, in spite of it all, Charlie Batch always remembered where he was from. He's one of the best of us.
Yeah, I think, you know, just from here and where we are now is literally a 10-minute drive down to the Steelers facility. So when you're that close, you know, it's one of those things where like, man, I want to don that black and gold one day, so the dream is always there. But that was all kind of before, you know, the Best of the Batch Foundation was created, and it wasn't until 1996 is when I lost my sister to senseless gang violence. And at that particular point, I said if I was ever in position to give back, I would. And ultimately was able to be drafted in 1998. And January of 1999, that's when the foundation was started. So we did some of our programs in Detroit, and then when I had the opportunity to come here to Pittsburgh, I didn't know how long I was going to be here, and thought it was okay. 1 year, that was it. And ultimately tried to put things in motion. We had 125 kids, 25 volunteers that first year.
Wow.
And by the year 2, we were at 300 kids and over 100 volunteers. So we knew we were on to something.
Sure. Wow.
This is our gymnasium here. Walk around track, because a lot of our seniors can't afford gym memberships.
Okay.
Gaming here, coding on these 2 machines here. We're adding a couple more machines there because the kids really love the code. Economics back, because a lot of they took that out of schools. The kids don't know how to cook anymore. So what we're going to do is teach them how to cook. So everything in here is high-end residential, not high-end commercial. We provide the space, but we work with a group called Tech 25.
Okay.
And they'll come over here and they'll teach all the kids from there. So they'll teach them podcast, videography, how to be a DJ. Right now, this is a heavy TikTok room. So they love their TikTok, they're doing their dances, they learn how to do it. So it's pretty cool. We don't charge anything for anybody to come in this building.
That's like a community-wide thing?
Correct, yes.
Wow, Charlie, that's amazing.
How you been? Good.
The Best of the Batch now serves over 4,000 children year-round. They provide health and educational services. No winning record required.
That's what you want to do? You want to beat me just in front of the camera like that? What you laughing at? What you laughing at, huh? You want some of this too?
Yes.
There's a proud tradition in Pittsburgh of sports legends doing their part to affect change in the city they serve.
I think when you look at change, I think, you know, giving kids more options as it relates to what their future looks like. And I think, you know, for here, even building the building, right? You know, you don't wrap around here.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I'm gonna get on her when she walked in the building. I'm gonna get on her because she did not. Pull on to the side.
Okay.
You see these white lines? Well, the one you crossed was yellow. Yes, let's use the white. Yeah, because I only saw you look right, not left, and we almost.
Yes, I did.
That's why we. Yeah, we almost. I know.
No cutting corners at the the Best of the Batch Foundation. We know that, and we saw it in action right there. Oh, great shot, Charlie. Get going. Beauty.